So, hi, my name is Jeannie, and this is Dreams to Reality, my podcast and my vlog, and also my course as well. And so, we have the two participants that are interested in changing their reality from the 2022 energies and into stepping into a better 2023. So, this is going to involve the four keys, which is clarity, clearing, subconscious reprogramming, and aligned action. So those are the four keys that I noticed in manifestation or the law of attraction, where it's really important first to really define what you want. So clarity is the first key for obvious reasons, because if you don't know where you want to go, you're not going to reach your destination. But the part of the clarity is also being clear on what has happened in the present moment and in the past, because it's related to your future as well. Because you cannot, if you notice the GPS, it will always ask for your current location as well as your end destination. So the GPS cannot calculate when you're going to arrive if it doesn't know where your current location is. Especially, let's say you've ridden a taxi or Uber, they always ask like, where do you want to go, ma'am? But it asks you like, where are you, ma'am? Like, right when the Uber or the taxi wants to pick you up, right? It's like, where are you? Which corner are you in exactly? So we need that to create what they call the structural tension or creative tension. So because at any one point, we're either in the present moment or in the desired reality. But so we need that tension so that eventually this is your current reality. Eventually you're like gonna reach your end destination. So we always need that. And then the next step is clearing what gets in the way. So I use magnetic recode, and I also use hypnosis for clearing. But what we're going to do is called magnetic alignment by magnetic recode. So this is not my work. I'm a student of this work. It's by Colette Stryker and Chris Duncan. So they're the ones that have taught me this technique, magnetic recode. And this is about using a different level of your mind in order to achieve clearing what gets in the way. So we have three types of consciousness or three memories, which is subconscious, self-conscious, and the higher consciousness. So what we're going to do when we go to magnetic recode is we're going to go to the superconscious, which is connected to everything. It's connected to the field of information, the field of possibilities. And it's at that vantage point where it sees patterns of your life, not just from this lifetime, but if you believe in it, it's not necessary that you believe in, ancestral programming or generational programming. But this one, the superconscious, is connected to 7 generations before you. And then it has bird's eye view of all of the things that what you call that, all of the things that you have done up to this moment. So it sees you from even before you were born, your grandma, the patterns that they encountered. It's, like genes, DNA, it stores information. So similarly, our consciousness stores information from we know that DNA is all about information, right? So it gets stored. Information gets stored in our DNA, and it can be passed down from generation to generation. And we all know that is true. So our consciousness as well, it stores information from previous generations up to this moment. It has a real effect. So the subconscious mind is the one that controls automatic responses, like it stores information from conception until today, right? So programming from our past, like we didn't have the best childhood or you had the best childhood, so it programs that as well. The thing about subconscious mind is once it's programmed, it's just going to run the program until something new, like sort of reprograms it. And then the conscious or the self-conscious is right now. So you're conscious, you're listening to me, you're actively listening. It uses a different type of brainwave, the alpha, oh no, not the alpha, the beta brainwave, where you're just actively listening. But the thing is, it's only aware of the present moment, and it has like a limited point of view. It can't really see, like it only sees maybe the past and the past patterns that happen, but it can't see the future, and it can't see patterns that have created your current personality right now. Sometimes it's blind. And always the the subconscious mind will always like sort of like take over. You know, have you guys been like angry where you notice like, oh my God, I lost my sense of self? Like I was like, it's like a takeover. So when you say a takeover, that's from the subconscious. It's so strong that it just takes over the moment, you know, and suddenly you're aware, but then woof, you're like not aware. So the conscious mind as well, what you call that, if you direct it, it will also remember. So right now we can do an exercise like, so try to remember what you ate this morning, right? See, so now your conscious mind is like, oh yeah, what did I eat this morning, or what did I drink this morning? So, and the super conscious or the higher level of mind, it is, we're going to use that to direct the other levels of consciousness so that they will have information that they can use, so that we all work in alignment together. So we're going to be aligned. So now the third key is the subconscious reprogramming, because the subconscious mind speaks a different language. So even if we do the magnetic recode, we clear what gets in the way, we align all the 3 levels of mind. So what happens is it needs repetition. It needs like in the form of visualization, in the form of meditation, because it's programmable. And sometimes, you know, maybe the other program is still running in the background. So we need to redirect that. And also the unconscious mind also wants directions, right? It's like that GPS machine that's always calculating your current speed, current location. So that's like similar to the subconscious mind. It's literally just asking like, where do we turn now? Like, do we turn left? So once it wants direction. So once we clear what gets in the way, we always have to reprogram our subconscious mind. And we reprogram it through daily meditation. So, or daily visualization. I'm going to teach you later visualization that you can use, like, so that even if you are, what you call that, even if you are like walking around, you're still like visualizing at the back of your head. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Bangston method, but that's what I like to use because it's so convenient. Like you can just like, oh, I'm visualizing now, and then like I'm just eating or like walking and stuff. Don't do it while you're driving. Maybe you can. I do it while I'm driving, but still focus on the road. And then the last is aligned action. That's why I asked you guys to bring a planner, because after we do the magnetic recode, clearing what gets in the way, after we do the subconscious reprogramming, I want you to plot out in your calendar, like, oh, what are the 2 steps that I need to take, and where can I plot it in my day-to-day agenda, or planner, that I will take action right now. Because I'm very big on action, because even if you've been cleared, even if you reprogram your subconscious mind, that's only part of the 4 wheels, the 4 keys, right? So I guess you guys have a car, right? So if the car has 4 wheels, so it's the 4 keys. If one of the wheels is missing, you have a flat, right? So yeah, you can still get there, but eventually it's just going to be so hard, right? It's just going to be hard, and then eventually you'll damage your car. So you need the four wheels. You need the four keys, and aligned action is one of the keys. When if it's missing, yeah, you can get to your destination. It may take you longer, or your car might break down eventually, or like so you need the four keys. So it's alignment and balance, and just having all of the four keys working together. So what we're going to do right now is you will take a piece of paper, and then with a piece of sheet of paper, you divide it into two. So the left one should be 2022, and the right one should be 2023. So 2022, fill it up with the aspects of your life that, let's say, financial, relationship, what else? Business, health or wellness. And what are the other aspects that you can work on? But those are the big five, I think. So relationship, financial, business or career, and then what else? Health and wellness. So the major categories of your life. So what you're going to do right now is you are going to grade yourself from 0 to 10. So 0 to 10. So did you do well financially last year? 0 to 10, with 10 being very good, 5 moderate, 0 like 0. I don't think there's a 0, but depends. And then your relationship, are you doing well? Did you do well in your relationship last year? 0 to 10. So maybe you did an 8 or a 7, or maybe, I don't know if you're single, or you weren't dating last year, so you put 0 probably. If you got divorced or something, this is for the people that are listening. If you got divorced last year, so that's definitely a 0. And that doesn't just mean romantic relationships. It could also mean family relationships as well. How well did you do? Did you have a falling out with, so you have to grade it overall, or you can just categorize relationship, romantic, it was a 10, but family, relationship, it was, what was it? Was it like you had a falling out with a family member? So maybe 3 out of 10. So, okay, so health and wellness. So health wellness might include your actual health or your wellness, mental well-being, spirituality as well. So how did you do? 0 over 10. So I'm a Buddhist. I'm supposed to chant a lot. So last year for me, maybe a 5 or a 6. I wasn't like doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But I did learn, magnetic recode, and I did join seminars, so things like that. So grade yourself, and then the business or the career. Business or career. They call it like or if you haven't still started it, you can put a 0 over 10, 0 over 10. And then any other aspects you want to work on. Maybe there's a separate category that is important to you. Maybe travel is important to you, like, did you travel last year? So it could be a different category that you can make on your own, or is important to you. 0 out of 10. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, so now you have the grades, right? So you're going to create a circle, like a pie chart. So create a circle, 0. Okay. And then, so leave that grading thing alone for now. So pie chart is the focus of your 2023. Where did you put your focus on last year? So when you create a pie chart, I don't know if you guys are familiar with a pie chart, but maybe 20% you spent it on health and wellness last year. So you just like, where did you put your focus, time, and attention to last year? When did you put, so where did you put it? Like maybe 40% was for you relationship, you were working on your relationship, and then, or maybe 30% you put it in your business. And just be honest too, maybe you put just 1% on your career or something, or your business. So where did you put your time, attention, and focus to last year, 2022? Okay. And then set that aside for now, because we're going to shift your focus and attention in 2023 to a different one. But we have to gauge first, where are you right now? So this is, you have to be honest with yourself. You know, don't cheat on yourself. Like, don't say like, oh, I did well last year, you know, just be honest. Like, don't grade yourself a 10 over 10 if you feel that you never really had, you know. Okay, so now remember the thing that I told you on your 2023, on the sheet of paper, write down your 2022 and then write down your 2023. So since you graded it, write down what really happened in 2022 in terms of your relationship. So if you graded yourself a 5 over 10, so what happened? So write down what really happened. Like, oh, you know, I got into our argument, or it was okay, an 8 over 10. So I did well last year, you know, the business was doing well. I earned this much. Or if you graded yourself a 1 over 10. So on each category, relationship, business, career, health, wellness, spirituality, and all the different categories that where you put a grade on, just tell me, like, why did you grade it an 8 over 10? What happened last year? If it's a 0 over 10, like, why? You know, what happened? What did you do? You know? And this technique is, it's the law of contrast. It's by Michael Lozier. So you can also pick up his book. He's really good. He's my favorite. And actually, I responded to his Facebook and he responded to mine. So I was so happy. Because he gave me like a heart emoji and stuff. So I'm a big fan of Michael Lozier. So he was the first one that was into the law of attraction, even before Rhonda Byrne. So he wrote a book in the early 2000s, way before like The Secret came out. So this is part of his process, and I still use two of his teachings, which is this one, the law of contrast. Where are you right now? Where do you want to be? So that for me is, you can always use this when you need to reassess the situation. Okay. And then, so now that you know that, okay, I graded myself 0 over 10 or 5 over 10 on this category. So you're going to write on the opposite of that, on the opposite sheet of paper, which is your 2023. What do you like to happen on 2023? So let's say your business, it was just a concept for you, maybe 1 over 10, you graded it 1 over 10 because it was just in your head, right? You weren't taking action. So maybe for 2023, you know what? I did take action 2022, maybe 2023. I'm going to take action for sure. So write down that you're creating maybe business plan, or you know what, I'm gonna sort it out, you know, what kind of business that I want. So I'm really big on clarity. Is unless you define it, you will never get to it. So you have to define your goal, your end image, your end destination. If you don't define it, you will never. Yeah. Okay, so someone was asking about Michael Lozier. Yeah. So he spelled last name is Losier. So Michael Lozier. So he only has like the it's like the basic of the law of attraction. But we now need, this is like the highest. The four keys is actually um part of the basic, but then it's actually incorporates all of the law of attraction teachings. Because I spent years like thinking to myself, like, you know what, I want this to make sense, because like I'm doing vision boarding and I'm doing this and that, I'm doing clearing, like I don't know what I'm doing, but when you can just condense it into the four keys, right? Which is start being clear on what you want, clear what gets in the way, reprogram your unconscious mind to work for you rather than against you. And fourth is take aligned action, because I think if you've seen the four keys by no, not four keys, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, she's good on just asking, receiving, ask, believe, and receive. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but it's missing the aligned action, because your goals are not going to fall from the sky. Like money is not going to fall from the sky. You actually have to create a funnel. It's not wishful thinking. You're just using your mental body. It's just thinking, like, I don't know if you are familiar with Juan Tamad. So he's a Filipino, like a character, where he would just stand or like lay down, what you call that, underneath like a guava tree with a guava fruit hanging, and he's just like waiting for it to drop to his mouth. So aligned action is, he needs aligned action actually. So he has it right. He has the mental, like, what you call that. he has the he has already set the intention, right? You need the intention first, but he's not doing the aligned action, which is like, yeah, maybe I need to get a ladder, or maybe I need to climb up to get to that one. Because we have aspects to our body. We have the mental body, we have the spiritual body or the energy body, and then we have the physical body. So if just it's just the energy and then the mental body that you're working with, and not your physical body, so good luck. It will never happen. So that's with me as well. So for the reason why I'm so familiar with this, because before I was just like, oh, I'm just going to vision board this into reality. Your thoughts create reality. Thoughts create, like, I'm just going to do this all day, or like for years actually. And I realized, like, oh, you actually have to do the work, the physical work. So if you want money, yes, money is out there, but you have to create the funnel. So what funnels are you creating? You can't just like, yes, I'm going to make $1 million, but um, you need a funnel. So a couple days ago, I think, yeah, I was watching like a YouTuber, and you think like, oh, she's YouTube, like she's like instant money, right? But when she was actually telling the people, like, how did I earn this much money, she actually said for years before she became successful on YouTube, she was actually creating a funnel, for her business. She was creating like a business, because money is out there, but you have to create a funnel. So imagine a funnel, right? So, or a bucket, right? So if there's rain, yeah, of course we know that it's abundant. There's rain. You can like do this cup and stand, like you'll get like rain, but you need a funnel first. So they always talk, businesses always talk about a funnel. What is your funnel? How are you gonna, like, you know um channel that money, that abundance from out there, like everywhere? And how can you create a funnel? What is your funnel? So you have to take action. It doesn't have to be just in your mind. So I'm good with really taking aligned action. Like same with me, I created my funnel already, but now I need to market myself, because like, I need to know people that, hey, I'm out here. So that's also part of aligned action. So, okay. So you guys, did you already write down your 2023, what you want to accomplish in 2023? Okay, so now on a separate sheet of paper, you are going to be writing another pie chart. So this is going to be based on your 2023. What will you put your time, focus, and attention to in 2023 based on what you need to work on? So let's say you had a 10/10 in relationships. You were doing great. You went on a fifth honeymoon. I don't know. You went to like Greece or something here. So you're 10/10. I don't think you should focus on that as much, right? Maybe just maintenance, maybe 5-10%. You're doing great. So your time, attention, and focus should be on the things that you're not doing so great, right? Let's say your business is just like, you're like one tamad, you're just thinking about it. Yeah, I'm manifesting it in my head. I'm thinking about it, but you're not really doing anything, right? So maybe now is the time to take action. So now, yes. Oh, we have another. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi. Sorry, hangin kay diri, Miss Jen.
It's okay. You're being recorded. So, um, yeah, so I will give you the first half of this recording, but so that you can, anyway, there's yeah, but you won't have access to the recode, but since you're live right now, you will still get the recode.
Thank you. Grabe, Miss Jen, isa ka ko sa third floor.
It's okay.
Namo, hangin jud kaayo niya, nilupad among basta-basta na i-challenge gud mi sa taas.
So we're going to remove that challenge. We're going to do the magnetic recode. So what they were doing was that they were just comparing their 2022 to their 2023. So now they're working on, based on how their 2022 did, they're basing they're like changing their focus or their attention, and focus to a better 2023. So I'll give you that recording. So the first half of this recording will be on YouTube. So I'll give you access to that one, but the magnetic recode, because it's what you call that, it's a clearing technique that people actually pay for. So you can get access to that because you're here live, but to the people,
Thank you.
yeah, to the people that are not here live, they won't have access to that one, but they will have access to the other processes, which is clarity. I'll just mute you for a bit. So do you have a sheet of paper?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So for you, since you attended like a little bit later, so I just want you to, and you can do the process later as well. So I just want you to listen in, and then, but we're also still going to use that sheet of paper because we're going to do the magnetic alignment later. Okay. So you're
Please
gonna,
bear with me, ha, in case lang I will lose the signal. It's really very challenging this time, but I hope I can make it until the end.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So we're going to do a magnetic alignment anyway, and this will entail using paper as well. So we're going to use sheets of paper right now.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll just mute you. Sorry about that. I think I'm the one that muted myself.
Yeah.
I'm very smart. Okay, that should be my 2023. Learn how to use Zoom better.
Be techie, more techie.
Okay, so I'll mute you, not me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so now can you hear me? Okay, just tell me if my my thing. Okay. So anyway, if we have a technical difficulty, I will still give you like any recording. Let's say this thing doesn't get recorded or anything like that, you will still get like a voice recording. Okay. And then the magnetic recode. Okay. So now you know what your focus is going to be on for 2023, right? So you know that the aspects of your life, relationship, business, career, finances, health, wellness, spirituality. So you know what you need to work on based off on what you needed to work on in 2022. So let's say you failed in finances last year, you didn't hit your quota or something. So maybe for this year, you are going to devote maybe 30% of your time, focus, and attention to maybe hitting your quota, so it's more financial for you this year. So it's going to be based on your last year. Okay, so what time, focus, and attention are you gonna focus on? Which aspects of your life are you going to focus on for 2023? Okay, so now that you have that, so I'm pretty sure that you have a big goal. So which out of the pie chart, which one has maybe more than the biggest one? So I'm just gonna ask someone first. Love. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, hey.
What is your like highest, like the biggest score that you need to put your time, focus, and attention to in 2023? Which aspect?
Yes, I'd like to focus on my finances, my business, and my career. So I place it in like um like 40% or 50, like yeah, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, that's my
Okay.
focus for this year.
So be clear, define what you really want. Okay. So
Yes.
define it, because unless you define exactly what you want, so
Mm.
you'll have a hard time like reprogramming your unconscious, like, because it's like, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to make you 10,000 a month or 5,000 a month, or like, so it has
Yeah.
to be, and you can put a range too. It's like, okay, maybe sometime between 5 or 10,000 a month or something like that. You can
Mm.
put a range as well, unless you define it. And I think you have my course as well, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
So
have.
I actually have a specific goals for the based on the different aspects.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use a different analogy. Like, I don't know if you guys have taken Uber or cab, right? Or like you called, like they will always ask, which gate are you, ma'am? Or where are you exactly? Like, or you've asked someone to pick you up, like, where are you standing exactly? So that's how the unconscious mind works. It needs to be clear, like, where are you right now? Because I'm gonna pick you up exactly where you are. I'm gonna take you exactly to where you want me to take you, but I need to know, like, where are you right now? Because unless you can't find where you are right now, your current location. Okay, so Mom Teresa, can you unmute yourself for a bit? I don't know, ask to unmute. Okay, I don't know, maybe.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what is your highest?
Just like Miss Love, I have also the biggest percentage in finance and career. Yes.
Oh, okay. Finance and career. Okay, so you have my course as well. Just work on that as well. That because it helps you get more clarity as well. But now we're just gonna be working on like the general. Okay, Ma'am Grace, just unmute yourself for a bit. I don't know. I don't know if she's still there.
Hi.
So what do you think you want to put your time, focus, and attention to on 2023?
Oh my gosh, so many. But anyway, according to you, you have to be more focused, especially this first quarter of the year, hitting my goal to be to yeah, it's really finance. It's really getting a big finance to get a bigger commission this first quarter of the year. Since I have so many projects, my community and my personal.
Oh, so you really need this, Mom Grace. So I'll give you a recording. I'll post this on YouTube. You have to do the first part, because you can't just put your time, focus, and attention on something that you're already, like, if you didn't what you call that, you only have like 24 hours, right? So, or
Yes.
yeah, so you can't focus on everything else. You have to pick like a certain category where you feel that, oh, this is where I didn't do so well in 2022. So because if your spiritual life is good, it's just to maintenance, you're already doing the charity work. You don't need it to be the biggest focus. You can maybe 10-20% of your time. Same with relationships. If you're doing great with relationships, you're going on a honeymoon every year and stuff. I mean, you don't really need to work. I mean, do the maintenance for that one. And you don't really need to put your time, focus, and attention too much on that one. I'm not saying like don't put any attention, like you're just gonna, don't forget your other aspects of your life as well. But if you're not doing too well on certain aspects, work on that. So
Okay.
you're gonna,
I
think
think I
this
got
is,
to.
yeah, you really need to do the pie chart. Where will you put your time, focus, attention to? Will it be 40% finances, 10% health, 10% this, and that? Okay. Just do the 100%. Don't do that 200%. Okay, because I know you'll do that 200%. You'll do like,
Okay.
oh, I'm gonna put 100% here and then 100% there. So, yeah. Okay.
And I only have 24 hours. Okay. In a day.
Mute you. Okay. So did I mute her and not me? Can you hear me?
You
Okay.
muted yourself earlier, so but now you're okay.
Oh no, I muted myself earlier.
Yeah, instead of her. Okay.
What did you guys hear though? Did you hear it? Did you hear
It's
what?
like there was like a pause. I couldn't really exactly trace it, but there was a pause after you were talking to her something, you advised her on something, and then after that it was gone. It was muted. So anyway.
Oh yeah, I advised her on like creating a pie chart, putting her time, focus, and attention to things that really matter, or she's not gonna so Mom Grace is not going to put all of her time, attention, and focus on things that she's already doing well. I know she's doing well with spiritual, like tithing and stuff like that. She's doing well. So you don't need to focus on that. I mean, I'm not saying that she shouldn't do that. I'm saying that she's, what will take most of her time in 2023. She needs to focus on what she didn't do too well this year. So, okay. So now we're going to go on the next, we're going to start the magnetic recode. So it's called a magnetic alignment. So this part is going to be not included in the public recording just because the magnetic alignment is what other people pay for actually. So this is a process that people do, and they actually, what you call that, pay for this. Okay. So, but since you guys are Mom Teresa and Love, so you guys bought the course, so definitely you will get access to this magnetic alignment as well. And for Mom Grace, you can do this with me right now live, but you won't have access to this over and over and over and over again, just because like you really need to do the course work first. Like you have to buy the course and like do the coursework first, before you can like really do this process a lot. Okay. So So part of the magnetic alignment is we're gonna clear the past, the present. We're gonna clear the 2 milestones and the desired reality, and then another desired reality after that. So I'm gonna explain it to you. So what we're gonna do is you are going to just think about your present moment right now, right? So think about your present moment right now. Where are you right now in your current reality? So we already know that maybe in some aspects you're not doing too well. So you already know that. So we already defined your present, okay? So how about right now you're going to look back into your past. So this is not the process yet, but this will be part of the process. So I want you to write down what happened in the past before, like maybe 5 years ago, when you weren't doing the this alignment work yet. Maybe a year ago when you weren't so clear about your goals. Just think about the distant past. So maybe it could be a year ago you were still not clear on your goals. You didn't know where you wanted to go, right? And then what I want you to do is, so maybe put like, this is the present moment right now, and maybe put a branch here. This is the past. And then we're going to do 2 milestones. What are the 2 milestones, milestone 1 and milestone 2, that will let you know that you are getting closer and closer to your goal? Let's say for Mom Grace, it's the quota, right? Maybe she has a quota. Her milestone 1 is she needs to reach maybe 50,000 a month. Her milestone 1 in sales. I don't know. I'm making this up. And maybe her milestone 2 is making it to the millionaires, like quota or something. Okay. So maybe milestone 1, let's say for me, milestone 1 for me is right now, and this is a real milestone for me. It's building up my social media. So right now I haven't started my author TikTok yet. So I'm starting to take a course, see, I'm taking aligned action, but my milestone 1 is to reach like 10,000, to reach 10,000 like TikTokers that will join my author group. And my milestone 2 is to start earning, from, TikTok, like from advertising myself through TikTok, start earning through TikTok. But my ultimate desired reality, of course, is, and that will be your future 1 desired reality. So future 1 desired reality maybe is, from my earnings from TikTok and advertising my books on TikTok, I really want to desire, this type of lifestyle. So define your future 1 where you already achieved your goal. So, for me, I always just want to quit my job. So that is my future 1, like just really just do this, what my side gig, do this as my main gig, and to really do it. And then after that, pick up another future goal 2, future desired reality. Future desired reality. So your future desired reality, maybe after, like, let's say after I'm like already earning from my books, my other future desired reality, of course, is my other content creation, this course, like the Dreams to Reality course. That's my second actually future desired reality, that I'm also earning from that as well, more money. And the thing is, because your unconscious mind really wants like a definition, like, where are you right now in relation to your goal? What was your past like? what are the steps that the two milestones that you need to hit before you reach your desired reality one. And then the thing about the unconscious mind as well, it's afraid, especially our personalities, like we have like part-time personalities, it's afraid that it's going to die. So, it's afraid of not existing anymore. So what happens is you have to create another future. So let's say this is your desired reality one, future one. It wants you to have another goal on top of that, because otherwise it'll just like, oh, I'm afraid, like what's going to happen to us after we become millionaires, like, and if you've noticed the millionaires as well, especially the billionaires now, they still have other goals on stuff. If they reached the billionaire status, they actually have another goal on top of their billionaire status, right? What's his name? Jeff Bezos and the Bill Gates, right? Can you unmute yourself? I don't know how to unmute her.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. So they have like, see, Elon Musk, like he said, I'm a billionaire right now, but I want to go to space, right? So they have future reality one and then future reality two, which is let's go to space, man. Let's go to Mars. You see? So it's like, because that's how your unconscious works. It's like, yeah, I don't think I should make you a millionaire because I don't know what's next. Are we going to die after, right? So it's actually afraid of like ceasing to exist. So that's part of the unconscious like mind as well. It's like, whoa, man, like I don't think we should be a billionaire because you don't have a goal after being a millionaire or a billionaire. Like what's going to happen to us after that? Like it's so scared. And that's why you notice like Bill Gates, he had a goal after he said, oh, I'm going to be a billionaire, but I'm going to have like my foundation too. I'm going to help save the world, and he needs to do this work too, because he didn't work on his marriage. See where the focus is, like the focus wheel, the pie chart. So he was just maybe focusing 100% on, yeah, I'm going to be a billionaire. But then he forgot the relationship, right? He wasn't being balanced. So he was like, yeah, man, I'm going to work 100% billionaire, foundation. And then yet he didn't assess where did he fail? He failed in relationship. He was 0 out of 10 in relationships. And that's what happens to people too, that they get so like, whoa, man, like I'm going to reach that goal, but we're holistic beings. So where did you not do so well in 2022? And, if you did well in finances, which he's done, like, why didn't he work on the 0 to 10? Because he didn't have me as a coach. Okay. So maybe Bill Gates, if you hear this, let's talk. Okay. So now we're going to go into the magnetic recode, and this one is only accessible to the ones that are actually like the ones that paid for the course, because I don't just work on the magnetic alignment with just about anyone that hasn't gone through the course. And Miss Grace, if you want that, it's just like $20 or something, 26 for now. I'm gonna increase it after my birthday. I'm gonna increase it to 77. Because you will learn a lot from that course about really creating like clarity, yeah, because that's the reason that I will only work with magnetic alignment or magnetic recode with people that have already started that process, because like it's kind of hard to work with people like, yeah, I want you to align me, but like, hey, align you for what? You don't even know, right? It's like, yeah, I want to go to outer space, but yeah, where are you right now? You're still on planet Earth, so that's why I only work with people that have done the course, just because I want them to really be clear before they get aligned, because I don't want to align you like there's nothing to align. If you're like, whoa, I'm all over the place right now, I don't know what to do, but align you for what? Okay, so we're going to start the magnetic recode. Yes, you can, ma'am. Yeah, you can buy it within the week. Yeah. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you will, this is a closed eye process. And for Mom Grace, we're just gonna, and I think she attended the recode before. We did a few recode sessions, which is, we're gonna work on your 3 levels of mind or 3 memories: the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, and the superconscious mind. But we're using the superconscious mind to direct the other levels of mind, because superconscious mind, it like sees everything, right? And then we're gonna align you so that you will remove the blocks. So it's like a river, right? So the river is flowing, so it's going downstream, or yeah, it's going downstream. It's going to its destination, but there's a boulder. There's a big boulder that's blocking the river from flowing. So when we do magnetic recode, we're just like slowly maybe shifting that one. And then when we do more magnetic recode, we're just completely eliminating, or maybe just a shift like that of pushing the boulder will be enough for the water to flow. So part of the you will know that this magnetic recode works because you'll start working in alignment to your goals. You're just not resisting anymore. So we're removing the blocks and resistances. And it's the same with I don't know if you're familiar with gophers in America. We have like gophers are like mammals that like they live like underground. So let's say there's a clear field, right? And then there's gophers, like, like gophers, like they pop from the ground and then they mess up the ground and stuff. So the super conscious, when you work with a super conscious, so let's say it's a field and there's like a target, your target is there, and then there's gophers that pop up, blocking you from reaching your destination. So, or the mammals that I think you've seen it on TV, like they like pop up from the ground. I'm like, whoa, and then they leave like a mess on the ground, like it's like a pile of dirt and stuff. So what we do with the superconscious recode or the magnetic recode, it's like we know which gophers are popping up that are preventing us from reaching the goal, right? The end destination. And then we're just like sort of like a feather or something, like we're just leveling up the field. So because it knows, the superconscious knows, like, oh, maybe what happened to you when you were 5 years old is the thing that's preventing you from achieving your goal, maybe in relationships. So we're just like dusting it with a feather so that the field is clear, and then you can just cross over, right? Yeah. So right now I want you guys to close your eyes. So knowing that we already worked on, defining your past, defining your present, defining your milestone 1, defining your milestone 2, defining your future 1 and your future 2. So what we're going to do is you are going to close your eyes. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, and exhale, hold. So I'm going to ask the super conscious right now. So Mom Grace, just close your eyes. So we're going to work with your super conscious, which sees everything and it knows what to do. And it's going to direct all the levels of mind so that they're going to work in alignment with each other rather than work against each other. So you're going to go, okay. So super conscious, are you there? Okay. So I want all of the participants to connect to their hearts and allow me permission to connect to your super conscious field. So I want you to step into your current reality. Any major blocks that will block this desired outcome, do a massive change history as needed. Accept this reality is already done. It's in the books for you. It's already there, And you're going to have fun in your journey. So this desired reality is already there. You're just going through the journey because that's the most fun. Going through the journey is the best. Like it's the best part of anything, right? You already know there's a, you know, a massive future waiting for you, and it's already done. It's already there. Accept this desired reality as done. And please treat anything that is stopping or blocking this reality. Do a massive change history as needed. Align all chakras. Align all parts. Align energies. Align the different levels of mind, all the wisdom that you can pass on along the timeline. Something that you can pass on. And we're going to ground all energies in the matrix of this reality. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. And in 5 counts, when I count to 1, you're going to open your eyes, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open your eyes. Okay. How did you can guys unmute yourself and stuff and tell me what you felt.
I'd like to start first. Actually, when I was going to the past and all of that, like, it doesn't feel that heavy anymore, actually. It's
Okay.
just like, it's just acknowledging that, yeah, it's there. I know I went through that, all of that, but because now my current reality is I'm working on myself. I'm starting to work on my goals. I didn't feel stuck anymore like last year, over a year ago. Like I felt so stuck in everything. So yeah, I felt lighter. And also when I really imagine the future, desired future, there's just the tingling, the excitement that I
Yeah.
feel. And like, it's really not like what I say, like I'm I'm already the relationship coach that I am. I'm already the businesswoman that I am. I'm already this and that and all that. It just felt real to me. It's genuinely like, unlike before, it's like, yeah, yeah, maybe not, because I had a lot of doubts. So it's really different now. It's really different. And it's, yeah, it's really different. I just could feel this really, feeling inside that, it's so exciting. And but it's really, I call it like a blissful feeling, not like, it's just a grounded blissful feeling. That's how I felt, when I imagined, I'm like really feeling that desired future now. So that's how I felt. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I can still feel that someone's still processing, so it's okay. Just inhale, hold, exhale, hold, just process. And I don't know if Mom Grace is still there. Are you still there, Mom Grace? I don't know. And how about you, Mom Teresa? Oh, we can't
I
hear
am
you. Oh,
still
yeah, there.
I am still processing. But the feeling is like very, very calm, and sometimes I feel like I am floating, and then I'll come back and hear your voice, and then yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm sleepy or what, but but yeah, maybe I will review this and really think deeply, something like that.
Oh yeah. So you're already working on it because our unconscious mind sometimes actually like when I did this when it was done to me, I fell asleep like literally like that was how my unconscious mind processes information. it just like turned off. Like I literally passed out. Like I wasn't even sleepy when, as soon as like we Chris Duncan did the magnetic alignment, I passed out. And then when I woke up, whoa, literally. So that's how our unconscious mind, it doesn't mean that it's not processing. It means it's processing. That's why you feel that way. Some people will feel sleepy.
I felt sleepy.
Yeah, so that's a lot of your unconscious, and some people will yawn. So that's how your unconscious mind like processes information. But right now I can still feel like a tingling at the back of my head and stuff as well. So we're connected to the superconscious field. Everybody is, but yeah. And how about you, Mom Grace? She's back.
Hi. Yeah. I think wait lang. I'll check with my video ha. Pero okay, wait lang. Hi. Um I just enjoy listening to you guys. It's just that a little bit the challenge is there on our rooftop. Until now we can't do anything about it yet. But yeah, starting with my goal, I think I really have to do it again. But at least it really just touched me. The one you told me, yes, the community I have started is already established. So I think I just have to focus because yeah, I almost made it to the half of my commission for the 500. I almost did it, but maybe I was just not so focused about it. So I think I really have to do it this 2023. And yeah, I have to repair my past. I have to the past really make it. I maybe subconsciously it will still linger on until now presently. But I know I can make it. I just have to do something.
Okay, so Mom Grace, so the part of like Chris Duncan's work is that he said that you're not broken. There's nothing to fix. So there's no judgment on our past. Everybody has a past. So there's nothing to fix. You are not broken, like just because your past wasn't ideal. So we're gonna focus more from a problem mindset to a creation mindset. So there's a huge difference, and that's the reason why the self-help industry is $1 billion industry. If you work, I didn't want to work with him before. What's his name? Yeah, the guys that, the like the big wigs, like, yeah, let's focus on like, fixing ourselves. But the thing is, when you keep on focusing on fixing yourself, you just keep on focusing on what's wrong. So, and that's an endless hole. That's a rabbit hole that will reach you lifetimes, like literally lifetimes, because we cannot fix what's not broken. You're not broken. It's just, yeah, you didn't have the ideal past. You didn't have, like, you made mistakes in the past, but we're going to shift from um problem reality to creation reality. So, okay, what did happen 2023 or in the past? What happened? It's, you just pick what, you needed to work on, and then you focus on what is it that I really want. I don't know if, yeah, you'll see the recording, but there's like a sheet of paper. The first one was the year 2022, what happened, what really happened, and what you didn't really desire. And then 2023, what is it that you desire? And that's the thing why Michael Lozier, the guy that like did the contrast, like law of contrast, he said, once you have your desired reality like written out, tear out the things that you don't want. Tear it out, like erase it, delete, destroy, like undo what you don't want, and then start focusing on what is it that you really want. And I think I want you to do that exercise. I'll give you a recording of this one. I want you to do the exercise of really focusing on, yeah, this is what I don't want. This is what I don't want. Focus on that one. Okay, this is what you don't want. But then after that, but yeah, this is what I really want, So yeah, because right now you're focusing on the left side of the page, which is what you don't want. And all your focus, time, and attention is on that. Okay, yeah, we can use the past, we can use that to focus on what you don't want, but that's just brief. That's maybe just a few minutes. But then after that, we're really gonna shift your attention to what is it that you really want based on what you don't want, and it's not problem mindset. You're not trying to fix anything. You're just like, yeah, this is not ideal situation, but oh yeah, because I know that this is not the ideal situation, therefore I know this is the ideal situation. Yeah, don't try to fix yourself. Nothing's broken. Like, that's me before I took thousands of dollars worth of coaching, and what you call that, and like I even walked on coals twice. Like, even here in America, it's like a longer one. So in the Philippines, it was just 10 feet. Here it was like almost like 100 feet or something. It was long. So I walked on coals again, and then and I did we were like trapped in the sweat lodge, and we were like, someone was beating the drum and doing like staging, and I'm like, I did that, all the work. And then, but the thing I noticed, like, the more I focused on what was wrong with me, the more my time, attention, and focus was on, this is what's wrong with me, this is what I'm going to fix. But then your desired reality is over here, and then you're like, no, I need to fix this first. But then when are you going to shift your time, attention, and focus on what you really desire instead of what you don't desire? So I still want you to do the process and tear it out like the other sheet of paper. This is what I don't want. And then write it down, tear it out, burn it, stomp on it. I don't want this. And then focus on your new reality, which is already there, And another thing that I use from Michael Ozier is, I'm in the process of, because it's very powerful. When you say I'm in the process of, it means you're already there, like I'm in the process of, I'm already doing the work. I'm already stepping in. I'm taking the first step already. I'm taking the second step, the third step. So it's very powerful, instead of like, oh, you know what, like, I'm not like a best-selling author yet or something, right? Or no, I haven't reached my quota yet. But when you say, I'm in the process of being like reaching my quota, doesn't that feel good? It means like, yeah, this is part of the process of getting there, right? Right? When you say, instead of like, oh, I'm not there yet, see, like your mood is like, but when you say, oh, I'm in the process of, this is part of the process, this is part of the journey. And that was what the magnetic recode that we did earlier, it was like, yeah, this is your desired reality, but we're going to enjoy the process, we're going to enjoy the journey, because like, and that's how life works too, eventually we know this physical body is going to die, right? But some people are like, they're like, yeah, I want to go, die now and stuff. But no, like, there's so much more to life. Like, enjoy the journey. It has ups and downs, but the thing is, enjoy the journey, because like, yes, this is my vision for my life. This is my vision, and you'll reach there, Mom Grace. Just don't beat yourself up too much. I know we do this a lot, especially as women, especially in the self-help. That's why it's $1 billion industry, because it's like, yes, I'm gonna like, and that's what happened to Chris Duncan too. And he talks about it, like he spent hundreds and thousands of dollars fixing himself. Like he said, yeah, I kept fixing myself. And he said that's what the focus of the self-help industry is, to keep on fixing yourself. Why not just focus on your vision, your mission in life, instead of trying to fix yourself? Because yeah, if you really want to fix yourself, it will take multiple lifetimes, literally multiple lifetimes to fix yourself, because there's so many things to fix. And just as a story, this is real. Like I'm like a pranic healer, so I worked with this woman, and I know this tool. It's called PS Tech. It's like a emotion neutralizing thing. It's so effective that in like just several like rounds of the the audio, that the it neutralizes the emotion, the negative emotion. It separates it from the memory. Anyway, I was talking to this woman and I said, you know what, I think you might need the PS Tech, because she said, oh, I have PTSD. And then, you know what she said that really made me realize, like, oh my God, the tools are already there, but she's so focused on trying to fix her stuff. She said, no, it's okay. I mean, I know the thing is free, but I'm just gonna focus on fixing myself. I'm like, dude, the tool is here. Like, it's gonna save you like a lifetime of trying to fix yourself. I literally gave her the tool. I said, there's a library, you can go. If you don't have computer, go, like go to the internet. It's free. It's literally free. And it literally is. He offers the first few tracks for free because he wants to help people. And I love this guy. He really helped me too. But this woman, she was so focused on, like, I have PTSD, I have trauma, I need to fix myself, I need to like do this, do that before I can reach my end goal, or before I start living my life. And the thing is, if you notice, like all the people that are successful, including Elon Musk and Bill Gates, they're not perfect. Have you seen, like, their relationships suck, but they're not focusing on, like, yeah, I need to focus, fix myself, fix. No, they're just like, this is what I want to experience, this is what I desire, so I'm gonna just find a way to get there. So see, huge difference. The successful people, if you look at them, they're a mess. I don't really recommend it though. They're not. Maybe they need to work with someone like me anyway. But we are holistic beings. But the thing is, we can't focus on what's wrong with us. We need to focus on living the best life that we love, like living the life that you love, you know, you having health and vitality, living your purpose in life, being the predominant creator of your life. So those are from Chris Duncan. So those are the 4 important things. So it's either you spend lifetime after lifetime after lifetime of fixing yourself, which is an endless battle. It's like there's always things to fix, always things to fix. I forgot her name, Ford something. Anyway, there was like a woman, like, and she was always constantly fixing herself, fixing, and then she died. And I'm like, oh, okay. So why not enjoy the journey? Why not live the life that you love? Why not create a better reality, create a better future? And it's there, it's already there. You just have to remind yourself, I'm in the process of, it's very powerful. I'm already in the process of, like, yeah, I'm a millionaire, but I'm already in the process of, when people ask you, like, oh, what do you do? Like, yeah, I'm already in the process of being a successful, like, life coach or something, yeah, you're already, once you start saying, like, yeah, I'm already taking the steps necessary, I'm already in the process of reaching that goal. So you're already, it's like when you order from the restaurant, you already know, you put your order in, right? And then the waiter took your order. So you're just, you did the aligned work already. You're just waiting for your order. You're already in the process of being fed, you're already in the process of getting your order. Like, you're just, you're enjoying, like, yeah, I'm waiting for my dinner, but I already know I did all the work and stuff, right? You put your order in, you were clear, like, yeah, I want steak. Yeah. And then I want it well done. And I already did the aligned action. I already made the reservations. I'm already in the restaurant. I'm in the process of. So be confident that the chef is already cooking your food, because you're already in the process of, you're already there. And why not enjoy the music? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the music instead of like, oh, the steak's not done yet, the steak's not done. Or like you call the waiter, waiter, like, so there's huge difference, right? So already know this, that you already know, you're already in the process of, and you already are, there's nothing to fix. And the reason why you're not physically there yet is because you're not like in aligned action. You're not in the process of, you're like, you have to be in alignment with your end goal. So right now, so we're gonna go to, so that was just two, right? That was key two, which is clearing. First one was clarity, clearing, and then there's subconscious reprogramming. So you thought that the work was done, it's not done yet. So I want you to do the visualization maybe in the morning. And I'll teach you the Bankston method next time, because or if you have my TikTok, the Bankston method is there. Or you can just you already know your end result, right? So maybe in the morning when you do your daily meditation, maybe when you're drinking coffee or showering, you're gonna think about the end image, your end goal, like, like already having achieved your goal. You're just gonna visualize, yeah, I'm already in that state, because for me, like, my end goal is to be in a panel. So I keep like visualizing at the back of my head, like I'm already in the panel right now, like doing my talk and stuff. So you do that every day. And the thing you do it every day is because you are training your subconscious mind to work for you rather than against you. Because for so many times there's like already commands in place, right? But the subconscious mind takes a while for the new commands. You have to reinforce it. Think of the subconscious mind as like a child that has like ADHD. Like you have to remind it like, hey, because it literally, the subconscious mind literally has ADHD. It's just reminded like, hey, this is the end image, focus, because subconscious mind is like running everything. It's like running your breathing, running like your circulatory system, and like, and it's like it has ADHD. It's like, whoa, and then like, hey, focus, subconscious mind, focus, this is what, yeah. And then that's why you give it instruction, like, this is where we're gonna go, right? It's like probably like a drunk driver. It's like, whoa, like, and then focus. So you can tell your subconscious mind, hey, focus, subconscious mind. In our dialect, we call it nigara na pud nigara. Diba? Murag gara mo gani akong subconscious mind, murag kon man kay ni siya, oy kanang ADHD kay ni akong subconscious mind. That's why you need the daily reminder, and you need to ground yourself too, because that's why daily meditation, and it doesn't have to be meditation that is like, it's just grounding yourself. Maybe when you drink coffee, you're just like, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Or maybe when you're showering, just being in the present moment. Because if you are just working, not aligning with your mental body, spiritual body, and your physical body, you're all over the place. I think you need grounding, Mom Grace. I'm the same way. I'm like, whoa, I get overwhelmed too. And then I'm like, breathe out. So breathing is a form of grounding too. I know things can be overwhelming, but I think it's because you're not giving your conscious or unconscious mind something to focus on. So the focus pie chart is actually for your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. So everything that we're doing right now with the process is we're working on all three levels of mind, super conscious, conscious, and unconscious. And if you've noticed, I've been doing a lot of teaching, right? Yeah. So that one is satisfies your conscious mind. The super conscious, we did that one. And now the unconscious is You have to visualize and you have to feel what it feels like in the present moment. I think Abraham Hicks did that, right? She said, like, focus on your, I think she said 17 seconds. I forgot, but I don't know, love. Do you remember how many seconds?
No, I don't. I forgot about how many seconds, but it's usually yeah, somewhere about that, until 20 to 25 seconds, like,
Yeah.
to be in that focused moment. Just and noticing your breathing. So that's all you think about, just to really get grounded.
Yeah. And
That's
I
all you
feel, yeah, I feel we're still processing right now. I can still feel I'm very sensitive. So someone's still processing. I don't know who it is, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's everybody that's still processing. It's really strong, actually. Very strong. So some people are still processing, and maybe drink a lot of water after this. Water. Yeah. Water. Yeah. Drink a lot of water. It's, and if you feel like you need to eat sweets or something hot, not hot, like sweets or salty or thirsty, it means that, we're processing still. So if you feel like, you know what, I need something sweet, just take that. We worked on our, conscious mind too. If you feel you need water, drink water. And if you feel like, you know what, I need salty right now, drink like a Powerade or something. Okay, so now is aligned action. So get your calendar right now. So get your calendar. So look at the whole month. So to those that took my course, like have my course, it's part of the aligned action. I have an action planner. So the action planner will take you step by step on how to create that milestone. But now we're just going to take 2 actions that will have a huge impact on your end result or on your end goal. So what are the top 2 things that you can do right now, or within the day, within the week? So the top 2 things. So for me, example for me, it's marketing and writing my book. It's always going to be writing my book, marketing, or for my content creation, it's always going to be content creation and then marketing my books. So those are the top 2 action steps that I need to take. And I already have like a chart, like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Usually I do it on Saturdays, to people that are busy, like, like I don't have time, maybe you can do it maybe on a Saturday. So I do a lot of so this coaching thing, I do on Sundays. The my content creation I do on Saturdays. So I batch my work and stuff, and my writing, I do it at least 2 or 3 times a week. I write my books. And marketing, I do it at least once or twice a week. So you have to plot it out, because if you don't actually plot it out in your calendar, you're just gonna like, yeah, you're just like one tamad, right? No, the guy's just waiting for the guava fruit to fall from. Yeah, I already did the work. We did the clearing, we did the clarity. I'm just gonna stand by next to underneath the guava tree and wait for the no, we're gonna take a ladder, you're gonna climb up, and then like even planning is part of aligned action. Planning what you want, what you're gonna do, that is already an action step. Maybe for you right now, it's like, okay, top 1 is I really need to plan and sort this out. I need to look at my calendar, like, yeah, I need to plan for now. That planning is aligned action too. And whatever your top 2 action steps, so I'm not asking you to like do like, I don't know. And I have taken coaching before where they say, yeah, you do this, you run around, or like, like you do saging, and then you do like, burn some incense and stuff. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm I'm asking you to take action that is aligned to your end result. So therefore, if you're want to be like the marketing with Mom Teresa, we already had a session. You guys can access her session as well. That was very good. It's on YouTube, about her, like, her business planning and stuff like that. But was very good. I actually referred it to my friend too. I said, this one is very good. With Mom Teresa, she really did a good job. It's about the business, and you can go through that video where, like, hey, and yeah, take aligned action, because the 4 keys are like the 4 wheels of the car. And if it's flat, the other one is flat, you're gonna go somewhere maybe very slow, and eventually you're gonna stop. So we already cleared what gets in the way, but now is to reprogram your unconscious mind, visualization, acting as if, like maybe you need to clear your room, declutter, and then taking aligned action related to your goal. So take aligned action. So aligned action is basically taking action that is related to your goal. Maybe, saging is maybe part of the process, but it's not. Is it really aligned to your goal? Maybe running around, like, doing the, I don't know what you're gonna do later. Maybe for you that seems like aligned action, but is it really in alignment to your goal? So maybe removing distractions. If you're always, and I'm guilty of this, like if you're always on TikTok or Facebook, like, and then like, oh no, it's 2 hours now, I should be writing my book. I really need to work on that too. So maybe removing distractions is part of aligned action. Maybe planning is part of aligned action. So definitely, if you're one of those people like, yeah, in the full moon, I'll meditate, do you think that's really related to your goal? Like, staying like, oh yeah, I need like 4 hours of like moonlight or something, right? So take action only that is the top 2 action steps related to your goal, not something that's completely like, this is your goal. And then it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to wash my clothes for now. Or like, even if like, it's already washed. So maybe making sure that, you're focused, maybe you need to work on your focus. That's aligned action too. So if you are into business or marketing, maybe doing cold calls or something is aligned action. Maybe having a business plan is aligned action. Wherever you are in the process, think about it. What are the 2 action steps that will have a huge impact on me achieving my goal? Once you have the top 2, the other steps that you take, maybe related to the top 2, maybe not, but will help with the top 2. So yeah, okay. And yeah, you'll have access to this, to those that paid. And so, Mom Grace, I know you said you're going to buy the course and stuff, so I'm going to give you access to this one as well. I'm going to send you the link. And anyway, if the price goes up before you buy it, like, I'm going to change it in 2 weeks though. Okay? So I think there's enough time for you, right? Yeah. I think, no, I mean, my birthday is on okay. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Okay. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
You.
Okay. And anyway, for those that are still staying, so my store is stan.store /Mystic Genie 88, and I have TikTok Mystic Genie 88, and then I have YouTube Genie Hermoso, and then I have a podcast, Dreams to Reality. Thank you very much. Bye.